Welcome to Learn to Live Stress-Free. This is Christine Wright with Dr. Robert Wright Jr. of www.stressfreenow.info.
Hi, this is Dr. Bob, the Stress and Pain Relief Doctor, coming to you today from Tallinn, Estonia. Wow, it's not a place that even was on my list of places to go, but it has been delightful. And that is what I want to encourage you to think about, which is to get your travel groove on, because recent surveys show that 94% of Americans want to go to their dream travel destination. So I want to encourage you not just to do a regular trip, figure out how to put into your schedule your dream travel trip. And so whether that is domestic or international, let me give you a tip. I took a repositioning cruise from New York to Rome, Italy, and I met over 10 people who have been on over 100 cruises. Well, I got to tell you, that kind of blew my mind. I mean, 100 cruises, that's a lot of cruising. So I said to myself, I said, wow, I got a long way to go, because I've only been on about 20 cruises now. And so I've met people that are living on ships, people that have been on over 10 round the world trips. And so there appear to be two or more worlds out here. There are the people that travel a lot and the people that hardly travel at all. In fact, I was sad to say, living in Florida, I found that, people in Broward County, which is where Fort Lauderdale is located, had never been to either West Palm Beach or Miami, which West Palm Beach is maybe an hour north and Miami's maybe 45 minutes south. And actually had never been outside of Broward County. I found the same thing true in New York City. Met a gentleman in the Bronx, 40 years old. We're standing on the Grand Concourse, literally about a mile away from Yankee Stadium. And he said that he had never been to Manhattan. Of course, as you might imagine, I said, I don't believe you, because I can't imagine that you can live 2 miles from Manhattan and you're 40 years old and you've never been there. And his response was this. He said, why would I? I have everything in the Bronx in my neighborhood that I need and want. Well, that made me ponder. So if you fit into that category, you are blessed, because this is not even after the pandemic lockdown. This is not even a case of ignorance is bliss. This is more of whatever floats your boat, go for it. And so I will tell you that I don't look down on people or no longer feel sorry for people who say to me, well, I'm happy doing what I'm doing what I'm in. I don't need to travel. And so my view is that that's a minority of people. And so let them do what they do. However, if you're in the other category, that there are places that you would love to go to, be like these people getting on the Lime scooter. And I'm seeing these scooters everywhere, no matter what city. Here I'm all the way in Estonia, and they're jumping on scooters that are just thrown on the sidewalk someplace. So I noticed that there's a boat car, and I noticed that Uber and Lyft are now working together. So I thought they were separate companies, but maybe not. In any event, whatever it takes, whether it's taking a taxi, whether it's taking an Uber, whether it's taking a Lyft ride, whether it's using your skateboard or having a hoverboard. That was one of the things I was amazed to see in Atlantic City, New Jersey. People were going down a crowded boardwalk on hoverboards, and I don't know how they were able not to hit people, but that's what they were doing. So in any event, get your travel groove on however you can, and I want you to just consider and remember that self-care isn't selfish, it's smart. And if you like what you hear and see on the Stress Free Now podcast, please give us a like on YouTube and subscribe. And if you really love what you're doing, please share and leave a 5-star review. This is Dr. Bob from stressfreenow.info. Until next time, be safe and be well.